Welcome to the Global Settings module of WP Swift SBA, where you'll find all the general configurations of the plugin. These options will help you optimize your website's speed and personalize it with ease. In the main section, you'll find the memory capacity setting for your web platform. Keep in mind that this capacity depends on the RAM speed of your hosting server. If you have multiple websites on the same server, performance might be affected. With WP Swift SBA, you don't need a lot of memory to run the plugin smoothly, but performance may vary depending on the level of design and the builders you use, whether it's Gutenberg or Elementor. We recommend adjusting and testing these settings as you build your site. At WP Swift SBA, we also care about security. That's why we've added the option to disable the xmlrpc.php file. This file was traditionally used for mobile connections, but as WordPress has evolved, it's no longer as necessary. However, you can enable or disable it according to your needs. A bit further down, you'll find the language system section. Here, you can select the default language for your page. You can also decide whether or not to activate the translation system for the front-end user view. Keep in mind that the WordPress dashboard also supports translations. If you have a premium plan, you'll gain access to advanced features like selecting additional languages for translation. For this to work, you'll need to have your original page created in English, and then select the additional language you want to translate into. But if you prefer, you can disable this feature and create your page directly in the desired language. We recommend checking out the related videos and documentation to learn more about this powerful translation system. In the next section, you'll find options to configure the position of the header and footer on your page. You can choose whether you want them to be full width or centered, depending on your site's design. At Stivo Studio, we're working to make WP Swift SBA as complete as possible, with the goal of reducing the need for additional plugins and eliminating the need to use builders like Elementor. Our vision is for WP Swift SBA to be a plug-and-play system, easy to use and highly efficient. Moving on, you'll find this section for colors and fonts for your web platform. Here, you can select and personalize global colors and choose from all the fonts available in the Google Fonts library. Just copy the font name and its URL, and you'll be able to apply it to your site. Finally, we have the loaders or loading indicators. Although WP Swift SBA doesn't reload the entire page, it does perform some AJAX requests to load only the necessary elements. That's why we've added visual indicators so users can see that content is loading. One of these is the loader visibility, a top bar that appears whenever an AJAX request is made or a page changes. You can customize the color and style of this bar to match your site's design. Another important element is the initial load feedback. This system ensures that when a user accesses the site through an external URL or a page that isn't part of the SBA, they are automatically redirected into the SBA environment and taken to the requested page. This process is quick, although it depends on how optimized your pages are and the resources you use, such as compressed images and lightweight formats. Here, you can also configure the color, size, and style of the loaders. And that wraps up our tour of the Global Settings module of WP Swift SBA. At Stivo Studio, we're constantly working to bring you more features and improvements. We invite you to follow us on social media and stay up to date with all the news and updates about our plugin.